Hey guys, here are my top tips for mature skin. So make sure you are using cream foundation. Cream is not going to dry out your skin like liquids and powders. Always use sunscreen. Mine is a chemical sunscreen, so I apply it before I apply my moisturizer. Next up is my moisturizer. This is Saint's Cream. I absolutely love it. I use it every day and every night. Next, I'm going to grab my buff brush. That's my favorite for mature skin. Now we're going to go into contour. So I am going to show you on this side of my face. I'm going to do what you do for mature skin. So I'm going to draw a line from the top of my ear to the corner of my mouth, and then I'm going to draw my contour line. I'm not bringing my contour in any further than my iris. And then what I'm going to do is swoop up like a Nike symbol, and that's going to give me a facelift effect. On this side, I'm going to go lower, kind of in the natural contour line of my face, and you're going to see how it looks less lifted on that side. Next, I'm going to contour my forehead. I always do that because I have a fair-sized forehead and I like to minimize the size of it a little bit. And then along my jawline, I like to just add some definition to there as well. By adding a little bit of contour underneath your lip, you're creating a bit of a shadow, which makes it look like your lip is a little bit bigger. And nose contour, that's mainly just adding definition to the center of your face. If you want, you can make your nose look slimmer, but for me, it's just adding that definition. So another tip for mature skin is to make sure you have the right color. The wrong color is going to accentuate any fine lines and wrinkles that you have, and it's just going to make you look older. So I always recommend getting a color match. When I determine the color for mature skin, I'm always making sure that I am going a shade a little bit darker than what the skin actually is, so that it doesn't highlight those wrinkles and any texture, anything on your face. Next up is our brightening highlight or concealer. So what you want to do for mature skin is you just want to put a little bit on that inner corner of the eye where there's darkness, and then a little bit on the outer corner all the way up to your temple. That's going to give you a bit of an eye lift. Next, you're going to put it in the center of your face just to add brightness inward, draw attention away from the outer areas. Take it down the bridge of your nose, the tip of your nose, your cupid's bow, and your chin. Then if you want the added facelift effect, you can draw lines up from the corner of your mouth and also the corner of your nose. What you don't want to do is you don't want to do a big triangle underneath your eye. Save that for the youngins. That works when you're a teenager, but not so much when you're maturing. The next step is to blend. You want to make sure that you're stippling, just really pressing that makeup into your skin. And when you go to blend your contour, make sure you're blending your contour upward. You don't want to pull your contour down. See, on this side, I'm going to pull it down, and it's going to make it even lower. I'm losing that facelift effect. Next up, Perfector Sponge. This is going to be your best friend if you're mature skin or if you're new to this makeup. A damp Perfector Sponge. So what you do is you put it under water, wring it out, and then wring it out in a towel. You want it damp, you want to press that all over your skin, and it's going to pick up any excess product and just help blend your makeup. If you're someone that is a little bit on the oilier side and you want to set your makeup, for mature skin, you never want to use a loose setting powder because that's just going to build up in your fine lines and wrinkles. What you want to do is use a pressed setting powder like our Vanilla Dust setting powder. Use it on your damp Perfector Sponge and just put it in all the areas that you require setting or that you're oily. Next up, lip and cheek. So when you're applying your cheek color, you want to make sure that you're going up high. We're always told the apples of your cheeks, but that is just going to make it down too low and not give you that facelift effect. Because you're using a bit of a darker foundation to disguise those wrinkles, we want to go over with some bronzer when we're done. So we just want to add a little bit of warmth back to our face, and definitely don't forget the neck. The neck is key. That'll help to blend everything together and make it look seamless. Next up, just use some of our setting spray, set your face, and you are good to go.